Hi, it's Dave here from Elysium Sophia, and we welcome you to our home here at the wonderful Elysium Sophia, here on New Year's Eve. And apologies we've not been on over Christmas, to wish you a happy Christmas and a happy, well, we're doing that now, New Year. Things have been happening, things have been absolutely manic here. Lots of things happening, so we've not had a chance to get on to say hi to you over Christmas, so we do apologise from the bottom of our hearts, from myself and from my wonderful Sophia. But how are you? How are you today? And a massive, massive Happy New Year to anybody who wants to join us today to have a quick chat on this New Year's Eve. If you're joining us today from across the pond in the US of A, we say hi, how are you today? From California, from a little bit in the middle, from the East Coast, West Side, wherever you're from the USA. We say hi, how are you today? Our friends across the pond, and you know who you are. And if you want to join us today to have a chat, come and say hi. You might be joining us from anywhere in the Philippines, our wonderful Filipino friends that have stayed with us right from the very, very beginning. And if you are, we say hi and a Happy New Year to you. Hope you're okay. You might be joining us from Tel Aviv, from Israel, from the Middle East, from Qatar, from Iran or Iraq, or Saudi Arabia. And if you are, again, we say hi, how are you? And a massive Happy New Year to you from Kuwait. You might be joining us from anywhere else in the world, even Australia, and of course, Europe. The final countdown, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-ba-ba. The final count, I never get sick of doing that one. You might be joining us from Lagatha country, you might be a Bjorn or a Ragnar, our wonderful friends in Scandinavia. You might be joining us from anywhere in Europe, from France, Germany, Guten Tag, wie geht es Ihnen, how are you? And anywhere across, obviously also here in the UK, we say a happy, happy belated Christmas and a very happy New Year to you.
Hello everyone, so we have got Sandy T who says Happy New Year David from Texas.
Hi.
Hello Sandy, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, and again we've neglected our friends over Christmas because we've lots of been going on a bit. Happy New Year to you, and I hope you've had a great Christmas. How's things across the pond at the moment? Everything okay? And have you had a great Christmas? We've had a mixed bag, a very, very mixed bag this time, which we might go into later, but certain people are off our Christmas list for next year, put it that way. What's that, my love? Somebody else coming on? Everything okay? Just share it too, share alike or whatever. So if you've had a great Christmas, tell us about it. What's been good about it, mate? What's been good about your Christmas this year? And are you looking forward to the new year? Are you looking forward to New Year's Eve? We just watched the wonderful celebrations from Sydney Opera House, from the bridge, and that was awesome. 10 flipping minutes. You see how I said flipping there? You know, could have said fecking, could have said anything else, but I said flipping. 10 flipping minutes of fireworks all over the place. Must have been cost a fortune, but good on you, mate. Well done, putting on the shrimp on the barbie. That was absolutely amazing. 10 minutes of Fireworks City. Take me down to the Fireworks City where the grass is green, the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me home? Fireworks, you know. Oh my God, Firework. What a great song. That was the first song. That's I remember from a long, long time ago. Firework. Who was that by again? Katy Perry, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Firework.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that brings back memories. But anyway, we've come on to say hi today. We're off out later on, and we're all Versace'd up, looking for a good evening this evening. So we're looking forward to having a good night tonight, hopefully. And wherever you are going out tonight, have a great night. Tell us where you're going. Hopefully having some fun. So
we've got LL77 who says hello from Nova Scotia, Canada.
Oh, hi.
East
Nova
side.
Scotia. Hello, Nova Scotia. How are you?
Sandy said yes, it went very well.
It went very well.
We've
Good.
also got TCG Fam who says Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy
And
New
we've
Year.
got Jack who says hey.
Hey.
So thank you everyone for joining us. Don't forget to give us a like.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
If you joined us from the UK, if you join us from the US of A, join us from absolutely anywhere today. Have a great New Year's Eve, and tell us where you're going. Tell us what you're up to. Maybe it's been a really, really bizarre Christmas this Christmas. It's been a great Christmas so far, but it's been a bumpy ride.
I've given Double L77 a jacket.
Oh, yeah, brilliant. Nice little yellow jacket. Really
TCG Fam were the ones that were
Oh,
They're
yeah,
not.
the Eaters.
They said, I'll be celebrating my birthday that was on the 29th.
Oh, wow. You're our friends across in the pond, aren't you? That see.
Yeah.
Are they mukbangers?
I'm not sure. I
Do
don't
you class
know.
yourself as a
Yeah.
mukbanger? You know, I wouldn't, don't you?
And then Double L 77 said happy belated birthday. Yeah, happy belated birthday.
Happy
to
belated
you,
birthday from us, yeah. Finger licking Kentucky Taxi. The last time I think we were speaking, you were ordering about 10 pizzas. Not for yourself, but I think, if I remember correctly, the last time we had a chat. So it's nice that you've joined us today. Happy New Year to you. It's been very, 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 very strange this Christmas. Lots of things have happened. Santa Claus came to town, as he does. And it's been very, very strange because this time last year, have you got somebody else there or you just got something in rhyming on?
No. So TCG fam said Ohio here, and then he said thank you, and then Jack said how are you both today?
We're both
Very
sound,
good.
thank you. We're both fine, thank you. It's been very, very busy and very pensive at the moment. But it's been an interesting Christmas. It's been great. But if you remember last year, it was I just had my double hernia operation last year, so I was sitting here, sitting everywhere, bits of me everywhere, sitting. Well, not go into it, but you know, it was. If you remember, I'd just come out of hospital, and around this time last year, we were doing a bit of a chat with everybody, and I just come out of hospital, and I was real. I suppose the drugs were working, so I was floating around. But it's this time. Not last time, but this time. I've not had an operation this Christmas. Didn't think I'd bother this time. Thought I'd done one last year. So, sorry, somebody else is here.
TCG fam said I've been very busy working 5 jobs and trying to take care of the household. Lord.
Oh my flipping
Oh my
heck.
god.
See how I kept it clean for the kids there. My god, 5 jobs. Oh, flipping heck. 5 jobs. What are your 5 jobs then? Tell us, list your 5 jobs. What 5 jobs do you do? 5 jobs. You don't have to tell us them all. One might be, you know, a lady of the night or something. And if you are, you know, well, whatever. But let us know what your 5 jobs
TCG
are.
fam
And your
said-
family. So,
TCG fam said I don't know if you remember my daughter graduates this year.
oh, yeah.
that's great, though.
Yeah, graduate. Oh, my word. Time flies by when you're the driver of a train as you ride on the footplate. Soon enough, again. No, mate. My God, yeah. It doesn't seem like yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. But it only seems like yesterday you were telling us about that. Might have been yesterday. Did we go live yesterday?
No.
We didn't. But seriously. No, I do remember she was graduating. Oh, my God. How did that happen? No, she was graduating from. Tell us again. Was it junior high or was it high school? I can't remember which it was now. Junior high was it? I can't remember, to be honest with you. I remember you saying she was graduating, but surely not high. You know, high. Junior high was it? I don't know. Let us know. It's been a crazy year this year, hasn't it? I don't know about you guys, but it's flown. Literally flown by. 1 minute we're saying wish you a happy Christmas and a happy New Year, and I'm bathing myself, and then all of a sudden that's another year gone by, and I don't know where it's gone. Can somebody just check the calendar? Was there 365 days on this year? Because it doesn't feel like that. It starts off quite slowly, and then all of a sudden that was it. Boom! That's your new year gone. We're back where we were last year. Wishing everybody a happy new year.
So TCG fam said I work at a grocery store, a hot dog shop, door dashing, YouTube full time, and I run my own business from home. She graduates high school this year, and then she's planning on going to the Air Force.
The Air Force.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my
That's
word!
interesting,
Aiming high,
isn't it?
flying high. Hey, oh my word! What is she going to go in Top Gun? Is she going to be like and all that? What's she going to do in the Air Force? Is she going to be ground crew? I don't know how it works, in the Air Force. But is she going to be Top Gun? Because we watched we watched the old Top Gun, but we need to watch Maverick, don't we? Because some girls in that, and yes, get in there, girl. Yeah, fantastic. We're not seen that yet, but hopefully, tell us all about what she's going to do. If she's going in the Air Force, my word, flipping heck! It's just like 1 minute she's there, next minute she's flying high. I don't know.
She wants to do nursing in the Air Force.
She wants to be a nurse in the Air Force.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. I suppose a better place, good place already, isn't it? Our nurses are always moaning over here. I think always moan. I don't know, but American nurses, do they moan as much as English and British nurses? I don't know. They do a good job. But I was saying the other day we were watching The Chase, other quiz shows are available. And there was one on the other day saying how tired she was, because we're all tired. Well, there she was. She said, "But I also have a job on the side." But it is what it is. Celebi. Hot dog stall. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. I used to remember that. Was that the Disney? What was that? The Disney Channel, wasn't it? Hot dog, hot diggity dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. Remember that?
They were just talking about Top Gun. Jack said Top Gun was crazy, and TGC fam said, "I love that movie."
Oh, fantastic!
And then she said, "I have both of them."
You have both of them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's absolutely amazing. I mean, we said we wanted to watch the second one, obviously Maverick, because obviously I remember watching the first one first time around. But when you watch it in the cinema, and if you're lucky enough, as we are, but obviously people have got amazing stuff now. But if you can watch it with the sound on and turn the sound off and lip read, with the sound on and the speakers behind you, when they're, I feel the need. I still use that saying. I feel the need for speed. When there's nothing better, is there, than getting your sports car on, taking the roof off and flying.
TCG fam said Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, lol. Yeah,
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, that was it, yeah. Oh my word, yeah, oh my word. We were chatting the other day about how many people have actually come from, not Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, but from Disney, and actually made it big. That were kind of the youngsters that were part of Disney and the Disney Kids group. A bit like Piper and the Piper Squad now, and those guys over there. And Happy Christmas and Happy New Year to you guys as well. But they kind of like, they started off and they evolved, and then some people, then some people were fine with Disney, and then other people kind of like turned on Disney. And horses for courses. I'm not going to get into the politics, but Disney will always be Disney to us. Disney's awesome. And of course, you can see from my cup here, a Merry Christmas to anybody that's a football fan out there. Unless you're a Sheffield Wednesday fan, and you can go and get stuff. Goodwill to all men, but not pig fans. Yeah. Sorry guys, but
So, TCG fam said, "You all have a wonderful new year. I've got to get moving for my fabulous day."
Happy Christmas and a happy New Year, and I hope you stay safe and have a great time.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. I hope you have a great New Year, and
stay safe. And obviously, say congratulations to your daughter. Tell her to keep safe and tell her to bomb in next time.
TCG fam said, "Party tonight for my birthday / New Year's. God, so much to do.
Double party. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear." What do we say?
TGC fam.
I
can't even say it. TCG
Happy birthday to you. Joyeux anniversaire, joyeux anniversaire. Happy birthday, and have a great night. Have a great New Year's Eve celebration. Take care of yourself, okay? So yeah, if you're joining us from America, and you go, will you send back a letters from America? A letter from America.
TCG fam said, "Stay blessed, not stressed."
Thank you. That's a good motto. I think we'll use that. Stay blessed, not stressed. Yeah. Obviously, us at Elysium Sophia, we try very hard not to get stressed, but there are quite a few backstabbers out there. So from time to time we get a bit annoyed, but Celebi will deal with that. It's just this Christmas has been it's been great in lots of ways. It's opened our eyes up to things. It's been an interesting one, and that again sent to creep up on us, because I know my daughter's really busy at school at the moment, and they were supposed to be having a drama performance which got flooded out, which was interesting. It did actually. It was literally actually. Yeah. 1 minute went out waiting for the performance, and then the walls of Jericho came down, and with water everywhere. So that didn't actually take place. So that will take place again after Christmas. But yeah, 1 minute we're watching that. Next minute, it's. Then it went downhill from there for quite a bit. Not the water, life. And then we kind of stopped and said, "Yeah, okay, enough's enough." And Christmas was the time for season of goodwill. About New Year's bloody revenge time, as far as I'm concerned. It is what it is, and it's going to be an interesting year this year. My daughter has a few small exams coming up. Just a few little tests coming up. Which is going to be interesting, and it's because again, school, School's out for summer. School's been crazy, hasn't it, with COVID and all that bobbins. Because I know for a fact my daughter just, feels as if we've gone straight from 1 year and then kind of like missed 2.5 years. And then all those sort of stupid teachers, saying, I mean, I can say that because I am a teacher, not a stupid teacher, but I think so. I am an ex-teacher, so I can say that. I can slag teachers off if I like because I've been there, I've got the t-shirt. But of course, they say things like, oh yeah, you're the year that missed that, aren't you? Right, that's helpful, doesn't it, when you're doing exams? But anyway, I think there'll be a lot of people. And if you're another person that's doing your exams, don't stress about it. It is what it is. Don't stress about it. Just, try and take it in your stride. And remember, retakes are available. just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It ain't worth worrying about. You've got to where you are, guys, now. And everybody has now hopefully got through COVID, apart from China. But they kicked it off in the first place in Beijing, and now they're kicking it off again. But I seem, no offence China, there are a lot of Chinese friends, but it does seem a bit like crazy now, doesn't it? It's like, people are already stopping Chinese visitors again. And that's unfair, that's not right, is it? That's not fair on you. Because obviously, back to Juan. It sounds a bit Spanish, that, doesn't it? Juan?
Yeah.
I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly. It's probably a different pronunciation in Chinese at all. But Juan, the market, we did say it's a very bizarre place. I wouldn't like to go to that market. I can certainly say of all the markets that I wouldn't like to go to, I'd probably like to go through it with a mask, but I wouldn't eat anything.
No.
I'd be like Carl Pilkington and take my Frazzles or my crisps, bag of crisps, but it's it definitely opened our eyes again before all this kicked off in one. I don't think we'll ever get to the bottom of what happened with COVID, but it's destroyed all sorts, hasn't it? But again, it's still with us. But so's flu. So's on cue there. But it's there we go. Because I'm tight. It's been a bumpy ride with COVID. Anyway, talking about bumpy rides. If you're any of our old friends, I don't mean senile, old friends, old biddies. I mean, if you're any of our old friends that haven't seen us for a while, like I said, Stinky then, I didn't mean Stinky, Grumpy, Stinky.
He hasn't been out though, has he? He's not been out though, has he?
No, he's not been out, Stinky, has he? Okay, thank you. If anybody is there, that's Nanny. She's actually sat in with us today. She's sneezing in the background. She hasn't got COVID, she's just got a bit of a cold. But anyway, she's sneezing away there. And so that's it now. It's all good fun. And looks like the sneeze is on its way. Starting to look a lot like Sneeze Mask. There we go. But it's been a very, very, very crazy year. And COVID, hopefully on its way out now.
Yeah.
Way out, man. Yeah, so if you're our old friends, I was saying, before I went senile myself, I forgot what I was saying. I was just about to say, if you are creepy, I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. Not personally, well, debatable. Psychopath, maybe, if people mess with my family again. But apart from that, yeah, we're fine. I don't know. If you're creepy, where are you?
I know, because he changed his name, didn't he?
Changed his name, yeah. Can't remember. What was it? Master of Darkness. No, he's not here either.
No,
he
changed
Where's Master of Darkness?
I don't know. He changed it from
creepy.
Yeah, to something
Stinky.
and dragon something.
Dragon.
Do you know? He changed it from something and dragon.
I know. I can't remember. But how are you, creepy? Are you there? Have a séance? Are you there?
I am sharing it.
Is there anybody there? Creepy. Has your wife, your partner, come over from the Philippines to join you in the group up north? Further up north than what we are. People seem to be disappearing off social media into a black hole. Milana and Brooke and Mr. Beast, James Charles. All these people, Multiply, what's his name? Multiply, what's his name? All these people we used to talk about, what's his name? Remember some of these names? PewDiePie.
Yeah.
But what's his name? PewDiePie.
Yeah.
All these people. One Eye Septic John. No, Septic Eye. I don't know what it was. But anyway, all these people that we used to say, yeah, Mr. Johnny. What you say? Johnny? My wife shops at Poundland now and gets some real good bargains. Mr. Johnny. If you're watching us, old Johnny Pants, you know, come and say hi. Shayna. All these people that... blowing your nose again. Great on live TV, that, but you see, we wouldn't have done that, would we? Back in the day, we wouldn't have said, oh, I'm very sorry. Hi, I'm Dave, and we'd like to say hi. And if you're feeling a bit stressed, come and let us help you. And well done, Captain Tom, you old git. And all you followers of Captain Tom, and well done the NHS, all that bullshit we were doing right at the beginning, weren't we? You know, all that, you know, all those things we did. But you learn from your mistakes, don't you?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have coughed like that live, would you? You wouldn't have done that.
No.
Mr. Johnny would have been on your back, wouldn't he? He'd have been like, what? Coughing on air? On my green screen? Literally, gob. But like, you know, it's things have changed now. But it would be nice, Shayna, or any of our old friends again.
Yeah, but she had to leave because
she had to leave because he snitched on her. He snitched on her, didn't he?
Yeah, she literally went to the thing.
She went to the thing?
No, she went to the... What's it called? That place where you get your clothes washed.
Oxfam?
No.
Laundrette?
Yeah, she went to one of them. And that was it. That was the last.
That was it. She put lace curtains, neck curtains all around and lights everywhere last time I saw her.
Yeah.
But anyway, and talking about people who are putting lace curtains around and everything, I lost quite a lot of weight. Now, there is a track going on here. Oh my God, the Beast! You know, the Beast, not that, you know, not Debbie Cole, you know, Deck the Halls with Bowers of Holly, you know, not the world's strongest man. Eddie. Oh, when Eddie said he didn't like he said it, I knew he was a no-good kid. Money threatened your life with a switchblade knife. What a guy, what a cry, and he did. Not that Eddie, but Eddie Pants, the other Eddie.
Yeah.
Not Eddie the Eagle. Whoa there, Leslie, not Eddie the Eagle. My God, is he still alive, Eddie the Eagle? You don't know Eddie the Eagle, do you? I never knew him either. Funny fella, got a big nose and glasses on. Used to do skiing. Anyway, we digress. But yeah, not quite sure what all these people are. You know, all these people that used to be around in YouTube no longer with us. I'm sure they're still around. You know, they're still around, but we don't know where they are anymore.
What does he do?
Who? Eddie Eagle?
Yeah.
He used to be a crap skier.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
he used to do downhill skiing, which you couldn't ski uphill really, because that'd be wrong, wouldn't it? Skiing uphill. But he was a downhill skier, and he was called Eddie the Eagle.
He's on a TV program.
Fly like an eagle.
He does TV now.
It's on a TV show?
No, he does TV. Like he's on TV now. I don't know. He might do.
What, Eddie
he
Eagle?
just said he's on TV.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was dead.
No.
I thought he died, you know. But anyway, we nearly died quite a few times doing his Eddie the Eagle thing. He used to start a bit and go straight up there. I used to ski Sunday. Straight down. Only day you could ski apparently on Sunday. Very ridiculous. But anyway, it used to be ski Sunday, and Eddie the Eagle used to be there, and he was this bonkers guy. He was a bit freaky looking. And the people who have died this year. Yeah, if you died this year, come back and say hi. You know, through a seance, because we're still into all that kind of stuff. But those people that have died this year. But I wasn't talking about death, though, was I? I was talking about something much more cheerful, about the weight loss.
Oh yeah.
You know, of you know, the beast, the wildebeest that was Mark Levette. You know, that went from big fat maths teacher, big boom, boom, big fat arm, boom, 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 boom. The next minute, here he is now, shed, and I say, like a proverbial snake. That guy shed 10 stone. I mean, I lost a lot, but you know what I mean? I mean, I lost a lot. I mean, I did lose a lot, even more than him. But that's another story. But anyway, he has lost now 10 stone. He can't be called the beast anymore. Skinny Gat now. You know, it's like, you know, he's gonna, hey, welcome to Mark Levette, the Skinny Gat. You can't say that anyway.
No.
Well, you know, you can't say that. Here's the beast. Boom, boom, boom. Comes on now, answers the question. He'll get his head kicked in his school now, won't he? He used to be a supply teacher. Can you imagine him going to school now? But everybody like, shit, he's here, excuse my French. Oh, Scheisen. He's coming in, he's like, oh, he's here, look, big lad, you know, maths man. He's here, gonna, you know, give us some grief. And he says, sit down. And they say, oh, okay, fine. But now they'll be like, sit down. No. Like, kids are going to be like going crazy, aren't they? Mark Levette, I know he's going to be like, you know. But anyway, I don't think he'll bother with that. But I remember him having a pie. Well, quite a few pies, actually. But I was saying to Soaps, I think it was a Cawthorne pie. A pie from Cawthorne. Family pie from Cawthorne. And he was a, you know, big fat pie. Literally, aren't you? And he was eating pie, and you know, and he said the other day, on the chase, and I'm no word of a lie this, if you're watching in Technicolor, he did actually say the other night, we said, how you know, we watched the Christmas edition, didn't we, Subs? We watched the Christmas edition of The Chase, where they were all there dressed as women, you know. Bradley didn't realise he was dressed as a woman.
Yeah.
But anyway, they were all dressed as pantomime. Oh, boo, boo, boo. I don't know where that came from. But anyway, they were all there dressed as women, even Mark, the vet. And they were all there, and they were big Mark. And we saw the bit. Now, come on, guys. Mark, you know, I'm sure he's as fit as a butcher's dog now, but flipping heck. He was doing he said it was pointless. Well, I thought he said it was pointless. It was advertising a game called Pointless. And he was stood there like a meth. And I was like, what are you doing, Mark? And like, he really looks a lot fitter, but it's not Mark anymore. Now, for somebody who has lost a lot of weight, I can say this. Mark, once you've been through this time, mate, you're going to have to start putting some muscle back on, mate, because it's going to waste away, you know? And you'll go miserable. You'll go miserable, because you need to put a bit back on, mate. Not off. Because you'll not be the beast anymore, and you'll miss it. You know, you'll miss being the beast. People calling you the beast. But congratulations, Mark, because you are a blade, aren't you? So congratulations on losing all that weight. And if it makes you fitter, good on you, mate, because it's not all right. It's a massive achievement. Well, you were a massive achievement, a very small, skinny achievement, but you were. It is a massive achievement that you've done. And if you feel better about yourself, good on you. But it is going to be very soon. What I was saying before I digressed, because I do that a lot. You know, sometimes I go off on a tangent, on a tangerine dream. Mark, we noticed the other day. So showed me this video, well, picture, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you know, it was Mark, and he was lost all that weight, and we said, whew. Well, said a few more words than that, but who's that fellow there? It's Mark from The Chase. But we watched The Chase. We said, hang on a minute, that's supposed to be the Christmas edition. Now it's apparently taken him 6 months to lose all that. But he was, he'll not mind me saying this, he was a big lard ass, you know, on The Chase, on Christmas, he was there, it was a big Mark, boom, boom, and then all of a sudden, we saw the picture. Now, if it's taken, now I'm pretty crap at maths, but even I can work out that if it, you know, 6 months, he's lost that amount of weight, then he doesn't look like that at Christmas, does he? Because he's not lost it in a day and a half, has he? 6 months?
Yeah.
Bit different.
Day after,
day after,
wake up
it's like, boom, boom, next day. Well, advertising, you know, Nosferatu. But anyway, we were like looking at him, and then we said, how can they show that? And then on The Chase the other night, if you are still listening, guys, you're not falling asleep, there's a point to this. We watched The Chase, and it said, just a note to viewers, this edition was filmed back in 2021, didn't it? You went to sleep, Dan?
Yeah.
2021, which obviously proved my point, that obviously the Christmas edition wasn't right, was it? So that Christmas edition shouldn't have been filmed and shouldn't have been shown because it was obviously, the Christmas edition was obviously, according to that, 7 months ago. Now I think lots of things happened in 7 years because even from Mrs. Brown's boys were there, weren't they? What's his name? Idiot Bread? What's his name?
No.
I forgot his name.
What's
Not Dino.
Dean.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I don't even know.
Dean.
What's his name?
Dino, you know, what's that guy called? Off Mrs.
I don't
Brown?
even know.
You know, you have to find out before my brain goes.
Jack said the Beast is from Rotherham. My dad met him when he worked at Rotherham Uni, and then he put Mark would sit in pubs and people would ask him questions, and if he got
He'd have a pie.
each one he got right, he'd get a pint for each question.
Yeah, he's a blade as well, so you know, he's a good lad. I can't, you know, obviously he's from Rotherham, but he's a blade. He used to have 2 season tickets, didn't he? One for each butt cheek. But now he just has 1. Might have half a season ticket. Might get a kid's season ticket now, mate. You know, but anyway, enough said. I've said that so sincerely. But you know, just the way that it is. You know, can you not see on the picture there? Does that not look like a man's face?
Where?
Does that see towards the right hand side of the screen there? Can you not see the 2 eyes and the nose? Can you not see it? It's just me that's been on drugs again. It's just like floating across from the tangerine dream.
Oh, you mean like?
Yeah. Point it out. You can't see this, guys, but yeah, that bit. Yeah. Do you go up a bit? Yeah, 2 eyes. Go up a bit. Yeah, up, no, the other way. Now eye, and then the other eye, and then the nose. Yeah, can you see it? Got that, isn't it? You know, people can't see that. Not what I'm talking about. I think it's still my nose, but you know. So, oops, you're on, man.
Yeah, I'm fine.
But yeah. So it's been, you know, a year when we've lost another Pope today, haven't we? I don't know where he's gone. Bless him. No, I mean, you know, the nicest possible way. You know, the Pope's, the ex-Pope, He was another nice guy though. Didn't mind him. It was all right. I like this new one as well. Any religious leader that's passed away, anybody who's lost anybody this year, you know, it's been a crazy year. Our commiserations to anybody that's lost anybody this year. And yeah, the Pope, 96 I think he was, and of course Her Majesty the Queen. We lost Her Majesty the Queen this year. Been a year, a very strange year this year. You know, I've still not got used to God Save Our Gracious King. Long live our noble King. God save the King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King. It doesn't sound right with me. I can never know. It's all right. I'm falling asleep. Yeah. Boring Nanny to death here, just falling asleep. But yeah, Nanny doesn't usually come in to watch these, but she's kind of like watching this and falling asleep as we're talking to her now. So obviously bored her to death. So yeah, but you know, God Save Our Gracious King doesn't sound right, does it? Yeah, it is what it is. Even in the World Cup. Oh, World Cup, of course. Pele. That's why I started talking about dying. Not literally, but people that are dying. Pele, another one, bless him. You know, probably the world's greatest footballer ever. You know, somewhere just after Billy Sharp. I don't know. I know. Okay, guys. But yeah, Pele. You know, commiserations to a massive loss to the world of football. Pele, and I'm sure a lot of other people will remind me of people, famous people in particular, that have passed away this year. But we're not going to dwell on it. We just said we should celebrate their lives, whether it's the Pope, celebrate his life, whether it's Pele, celebrate his life, and obviously Her Majesty the Queen, God bless her, and all those sailing her. You know, again, I personally think, you know, I personally think that with the death of the Queen, I think the monarchy will now be slimmed down, a bit like Mark the Bait. I think it will literally, it will the end of an era, because royalist or nay, I think everybody had a lot of time for the Queen. And I think everybody was genuinely sad when she passed away. Even our colonial friends in the US of A, I'm sure you'll agree. It was a shock to us all. Well, not a shock because she was old, but still a shock, because you always think she's going to be there. You brought up with the Queen being there, and now she ain't. So it's going to be different. And it was very strange, wasn't it? You guys across the world won't, I don't think you've seen this, but obviously we had a message from the King. 3 o'clock, everybody used to sit there and get wassed, you know, with a drink of port. You would get wassed on the port, obviously, but, you know, people would just sit there and watch the Queen's speech. You know, not the one who stuttered. No, not him. That was the King's speech, wasn't it? Anyway, slurred speech. But the King did his, the King is in the all together. I've never seen a naked King. We'd love to see him shot naked with that, wouldn't it? One is wearing nothing today, but a smile. But the King's speech at 3 o'clock on Christmas Day. Christmas Day in the morning. Wouldn't be Christmas Day in the morning at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, would it? No. But anyway, Christmas Day, 3 o'clock, there he was, the King. And he was, you know, quite reflective, quite pensive. Not a pencil, if you're thinking that's what I said. He wasn't a pencil. He was pensive. He was obviously thinking back to what a year that had been. And of course, things will be different. We've grown up with the Queen. And being, you know, I do think though, that again, we digress, because if you remember, guys, we did talk about what is going to happen with Wills and Harry. We had a long chat, didn't we, last time, about what was happening with Wills and with Harry, and obviously they don't like each other anymore. They've fallen out, you know, for whatever reason. I don't think they'll ever get back together again. Whatever you say, I think it's cobwebs, you know. I don't think they'll ever get on again. I really don't. I think that is the end of any kind of relationship that was had. And I think since the Oprah Winfrey show, I think things have got that strained, and I think they tried to put on a good show, literally for the funeral and for what happened from there. But I think far too much has gone on now. Now we did chat with not Vegan Realist. What was that numpty that used to come on from Canada? Forgot his name. That another bad lad. Conspiracy theorist. We've had them all in here, guys. The conspiracy theorist from Canada that came on. I miss him, you know. off his nut completely, but I missed chatting with him. Off with the fairies, literally, you know. But he used to come and talk to us, didn't he, with Vegan Realists. We had a long conversation about the price of fish, because we couldn't talk about the price of meat because it was vegan. No, the price of eggs, I don't know, yogurt, lettuce leaves, I don't know. We had a chat, didn't we, about, because Vegan Realists from York, always sent to rain, didn't it, in York when he came, always flooding in York, Yorkie Vikings. But yeah, it was always seemed to be flooding in York when he used to speak to us. We miss our old friends like that. I don't know what's happening. Is he dead? You know, did he die? You know, did he fall in the water? You know, did he go in there? Lots of people have fallen in that water, York. Or died, or drowned. Yeah. Well, you know, that's what they did. In water. But a lot of people have decided to take a swim in the dirty waters of York. And came out poisoned. But yeah, Vegan Realist came from York, and he, I don't know. So if you were this Vegan Realist, and you remember what your friend was called, because they used to sit and debate, didn't they?
Yeah.
Remember they used to sit.
I can't remember.
Careful, I say that. They had a conversation when we were sat here, and they were all chatting away to themselves, Vegan Realist and this Canadian guy, weren't they?
Yeah.
And they were getting quite philosophical.
I can't remember who it was. I can't remember what the name.
But he believed that everything was a conspiracy.
Yeah.
You know, everything was a conspiracy. You know, all by the way down to Mickey Mouse. Completely bonkers the guy was. But anyway, but he, you know, but it was I mean, joking aside, it was an interesting time. Politics in America. We've touched on that quite a bit. What's happening with politics in America? Joe Biden. Joe, are you still alive, mate? We say this every time, don't we? Oh no, Donnie, are you coming back, Donnie? I hope Donald Trump's coming back. With a trumpety trump, 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 the head of the herd was calling far, far away. He's obviously on his way back. Because, come on, politics in America is pretty boring, isn't it? Pretty dull and crap at the moment. Nothing's happening. And that's because of him, Fart Pants. You know, sourpuss, sits there, Joe Biden, and moves his finger, like Yoki. And that's it. I mean, he's a nice bloke, probably. But he's boring, isn't he? He's a boring git. It doesn't say anything. And if you're from Yorkshire, you would say he does not. Because he doesn't do anything at all. Because with obviously, and I'm not going to into, well I am, I'd like to argue politics all day with you all. But, you know, we did talk around this time last year, and obviously a bit before, when it was your elections, and we chatted about the pros and cons. I mean, they're going to give monkeys nuts. You know, it's just entertainment value for me, for us. And Joe ain't entertaining. And Donald was. And Donald will be again. As politics go, I don't really want to get involved, you know. But it has all gone quiet over there. It's all gone quiet over there. Because it's all gone quiet, all gone quiet, all gone quiet over there, and there, and there. US of A is pretty quiet at the moment, apart from the snow. You've got quite a bit of snow. If you've got snow in the US of A, how deep is it? How deep is your love? Bee Gees song. How deep is your snow at the moment? Nova Scotia. Did you say that lady was from there earlier, did you say?
Yeah.
Did I dream it?
Yeah. Yeah, somewhere around
it's over. And is Sandy still there? Oh, Sandy. Are you still there, Sandy? You're still with us? Or have I bored you to death as well? In Texas. Because again, I'm not, politics. I'm not going to presume. But Texas, pretty cold at the moment, I think, with the snow. But I'm not going to talk about politics with just one person. So I don't want to upset people, especially at Christmas. Not Christmas Eve, at New Year's Eve. But if you do want to just shed a light on what's happening in American politics at the moment, is anything happening at all? And do you think Donald Trump's on his way back? Or do you think Joe's going to last a year out? He's only got like about 8 hours to go. So I think I'm quite safe on that. I think even he can manage that. I don't know. So if you have been with us today, sometimes it's a bit like doing a séance. If you have said hi and said hello, it's always nice for you to, say things. But it's also this time last year was a very pensive time, but this year's been even more pensive. So people will read between the lines and know that some people have done some silly things, and the time is to reflect now. We're starting a new year, and wherever you are in the world, whether you're in Qatar, whether you're in Bristol, whether you're in America, whether you're in Nova Scotia, whether you're in Sheffield, Barnsley, well, you do what you want if you're in Barnsley, not really good monkeys nuts, but wherever you are, then it's a time for reflection and time to know who your friends are, and now you know who your enemies are. Keep a clear head. Think about these things, because the new year is a new beginning for us all. Almost like a little tiny caterpillar turning into a big butterfly. The drugs are still working. It's a time for reflection. There's a new year ahead, and if you're making New Year's resolutions, then make them something that you can do. Be the best version of you that you can possibly be. Don't want to be like anybody else. Just like anybody else. You're you. You're unique. You're a unique person. And you deserve to be happy. So, it's quite pensive at this time of year. And it's a time where we reflect on the old and we bring in the new. Literally. So there's a New Year's Eve. It's a new start. And we're going to be, a lot of people ain't going to be part of us anymore. A lot of people are. And it's a new beginning. And New Year's Eve is where we take the old broom, literally, and we sweep away the crap, and we bring in the new year. And that's what we're going to do, guys. Join us in the new year, because things are happening. Some great things are happening for us on the horizon now. We're back on track with lots of other things, but also people that we've not seen for a long time. We've seen some people, we've seen other people, we haven't seen some people. And if you're out there and you're our dear friends in America, and you do happen to stumble across this, Happy New Year to you. And I hope you're having a great New Year's Eve. And that goes to all our friends in America across the pond. That also goes to our friends on the other side, not the ones that are dead, the ones on the other channels that we're also still live on. The one that looks like a unicorn. All our friends that join us from other platforms. I can't say too much, but what I can say, if you know us and you really are our friends, then look after yourselves in the new year and start moving forward. Because life's too short. Life's too short to bear grudges. Life's too short to dwell in the past. Learn from the past. The past's there for a reason. It shapes us to where we are today. Sometimes we're lucky enough to come through bad things, but it makes us stronger. Because they always say, what doesn't kill you cures you. And it makes you stronger. And I can vouch for that. Because I've had a lot of crap, and I've had some crap this Christmas. And I won't forget it. Ever. And I do know that things are there to test us. And they do test us. And they make us who we are. And we are what we are. And the best we can be is true to ourselves. And to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And if you want to look for us for wisdom or happiness or contemplation in the new year, or a bit of fun, whichever way, you're more than happy to join us at Elysium Sophia to help you be the best version of you that you can possibly be, whether that's with health, fitness, with mindfulness meditation, with hypnosis, with personal training, or just being a friend, to come and say hi, to come to the home of Elysium, to Elysium Sophia, the home of Elysium Sophia. So, if you want to say, Nanny's, off with the fairies again, she's just coughing again, bless her. So if you want to just say anything close before we go, if you can If you can say anything, creative mayhem, Mum. If you want to just say anything before we go.
Thank you everyone that's joined us today. We appreciate if you've watched our live today, and we will be seeing you soon.
Okay. So, as always here at the Sim Sophia, stay safe. Have a mega New Year's Eve. Don't get too drunk. If you've got loved ones with you, watch their back. And don't mess where you're not welcome. Have a great time. Have a great New Year's Eve. Look after yourself, look after your family, and we'll see you all in the new year. And until then, from us here at the home of Elysium, we say have a great New Year's Eve and a happy New Year. And we'll see you very soon. Thank you for watching. Take care. And a massive, as always, namaste.